We are Kyle and Nicole, avid travelers from Michigan. In 2021, Kyle quit his job and we have been traveling across North America in our travel trailer while I continue to work full-time from the road. We love to create content showing amazing destinations, things to do, free camping spots, and RV life. We hope you will like, subscribe, and comment on our videos and join us for these fantastic adventures. You never know where we will pop up next. And we are here boondocking at 3,000 feet. It is cold out. It is like 45 out. And we're gonna freeze tonight. We might not be here long. On the morning of May 18th, 1980, Mount Saint Helens erupted, pulverizing the top third of the mountain. A hot avalanche of rock, ash, and gas raced down the slope, melting 20 feet from the thickness of Shoestring Glacier. It's our new boondocking location, right across from Mount Saint Helens. She's a bit covered with a cloud right now. We are on the Trail of Two Forests hike here at Mount Saint Helens volcanic recreation area, and pretty cool here. There's these circular holes in the ground, and trees used to be here, but when the volcano erupted, they like burnt up and stuff. Are you really gonna go? I'm just afraid, like there's probably ghosts and crap in there. Oh my god, are you going? Oh my god, he's going. I can't believe he's going. Oh my god.
I'm gonna get you.
That's what I'm afraid of.
It hurts.
How was it?
Probably one of the dumber things I've done. It's pretty painful.
Really?
A lot of rock.
We are hiking on the Lava Canyon Trail right now. It's a half a mile to a waterfall. Good morning, everybody. It is a brisk 37 degrees here, and we are out hiking. We are on what is called Red Rock Pass, and we are hiking through an old lava field. This field is about 1900 years old. Carl and I are getting prepared for our blizzard. It is currently raining, and actually it's 39 degrees outside right now, but there are actually some pieces of snow that are falling. I can see them sometimes because they fall slower. It is 35 degrees outside. It is 3:30 local time, and it has turned to rain and snow mixture, and I can see a very light dusting on the ground of white. Our plan is to have a fire tomorrow in the snow, and so Kyle is going to use his tarp to mark off an area that's hopefully not 8 feet covered in snow, and then that will be used for our fire. This fire pit is a little too close to our camper, so we are going to relocate the fire. Bad situation today. Our laptop screen broke. No idea how, but we're learning that it's still active. Fortunately, we have this HDMI cable that I use all the time to watch my videos on the TV. So we're gonna see if we can try to fix some connector that came loose, because obviously the laptop screen is working, it's just black. We now have our laptop screen loose except for our wiring. Now what caused this problem is this hinge somehow broke to begin with. It stopped moving, which then caused the screen to basically, the bezel, which is this thing,
to pop out, and then just we tried to fix it, and then it just kind of went from there. They make this absolutely ridiculous. So now our screen is loose. Oh lordy. Now what?
That's how we roll.
Our current situation. Oh. The screen looks a lot like it does outside. Well, here's how much snow we got last night. About 2 to 3 inches. Looks like a completely different world. Still haven't been able to see Mount Saint Helens, which is supposed to be right here. Hopefully tomorrow, probably not today. It's still supposed to snow the entire day. And it's been coming down at variable rates. So we're gonna get our fire going. And it's snowing again.
It's not pretty hard now.
Yeah. We are having a pretty cool time out here in the snow. The funny thing is, when we go home in the winter, this is usually what we do. We've got some property on a river, and we just go out there and we boondock, and we have fires all the time. And so this is like home in Washington, really, like Mount Saint Helens, and we're doing what we do at home. It's awesome. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh. Made us some delicious pigs in a blanket. So that's pretty much what we've been each night, going to bed. A lot of people, when they RV, like to follow the weather. That means go where it's nice. This is our 3rd year of RVing now. We have yet to learn how to do that. We've been through a tornado was close to us. We've ran from a hurricane last year, and now we're in a snowstorm. So we came out to the road here. This is looking south. This is down the mountain, and this is looking north. There's not much of an elevation gain if you continue to go north. And this is the entrance to our home. And here we are. We got this cool little circle in the trees, just nestled in. We are out here enjoying this beautiful mountain. Can you see this? It's behind the trees, but we finally have a view. The mountain's coming out. It's being lit by moonlight. Sky over here. This is another boondocking spot. You're open to the road, but you have a better view of the mountain here.
There's space for a small wolf pup here. There's also space for a small Class C. Fit right in there, no problem. Anybody wants to join us.
I don't normally fly at this dark, but I have a light on it, so it's pretty cool. It tells me where it is. And that beeping is my low battery.
How we have dinner now. This is our 4th day of being here and our 2nd snow day, and it's snowing again. Just keeps coming down. Super pretty. Hope we can see that mountain again today.
Bought some firewood today. This is $30 worth of firewood. Saw a roadside stand, stopped to pick it up. This will last us for about the day. That's why we don't do a lot of fires. It gets pretty expensive, so we save it for special occasions. This is our 100th night camping. We got a bottle of wine that we picked up on our journey along the coast.
It's currently not snowing. We've had a little bit of snow and a little bit of rain so far today. Okay. This is the cutest, fuggliest snowman I've ever seen.
I'd just like to say that we made this before we broke into the bottle of wine, because you might not think so.
Wow, we did it together. Good job. Woo! Cheers.
Cheers to our night watchman. Keeps
What's
us safe.
What should we name him?
El Creeper.
We are at Ape Cave and we are getting ready to go cave spelunking. Putting our headgear on. Does your light work? Awesome, my light works. So what we're exploring today is actually a lava tube, and it was created 2,000 years ago. So there's an upper section and a lower section. We're gonna do the lower section. It's more like kid friendly. The upper section is longer. It's got some scrambling. It's got an 8-foot like wall climb that you have to do. The lower section is just, you go to basically to the end and back. The upper section, you actually start at the end and you can actually exit out of it. The cave here is getting much more narrow. It gets to a crawl.
So every cave tour we've ever been on, somewhere along the way, the tour guide says, okay, at this point in time, we're going to show everyone what total darkness is like. And they turn off all the lights, and this is what you get.
I'm going to turn my flashlight off. Now, goodbye.
And you can see nothing.
We are currently hiking on the trail from Middle Falls to Upper Falls. This is in Gifford-Pinchot National Forest. This trail has been really pretty. It's a beautiful forest here.
Here we are at our campsite outside Mount Saint Helens. Still got a nice view of the mountain. We haven't had an episode of Kyle's Rants in quite a while. I feel like this one's pretty appropriate. We are on public land. I understand that it's a shared resource. There used to lie our snowman. So last night we had a guy come in, guns a-blazing, told us that he's setting up camp where we are. And we should be okay. We don't need to move, he doesn't think. He thinks he can make it work without us moving. You're right, because we're not moving, because it's first come, first serve, and I'm already here. So we've been set up. Here's our camper. We've been set up with whatever this is. This mess is now my neighborhood. There was some firewood stacked up here. I didn't gather it either, but it's now gone. I don't know how they knew it wasn't mine, unless they stacked it up ahead of time, but they just got here, so I don't know how that's possible. Also, there were literally a couple pieces of wood still on our fire pit that hadn't burned all the way out. They took them. They literally took every scrap of wood that was there for their fire. We came back to this. This fire is still piping hot. There's a whole bunch of cans in it. I'm sure those will disappear to nothing. Good leave no trace practices. And then over here with our tent, I don't want to get too close. Don't really want to have nothing to do with it. They've dug this giant trench probably to hold this tarp down. I'm sure that'll disappear in no time. Still a fire coming out of the chimney here. And of course no one around. And a burning fire in the national forest. Snow on the ground or not, way to snuff your fire out. Good stewardship of the environment here. Good use of public land. Good thing to teach your little kids. And I don't know what happened to my snowman or why you would destroy that. It's, I don't know. This is why we come out in the middle of nowhere to get away from people. And this is one of the biggest national forests in the country. And yet somehow this needs to set up right outside my window.
Time for our next journey.